The legends of country music, country's newest stars. Now you don't have to choose because they're all right here.
WBKN FM, Brookhaven, B92.
The following is a B92 Sports. The following is a B92 sports production. And now, Brookhaven Academy Cougar Football. Game action is brought to you by Bain Drugs Brookhaven, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the Bank of Brookhaven, Toyota of Brookhaven, Perkins Ace Hardware Brookhaven,
Four Quarters Property Brookhaven, Green Tree Land and Timber,
King's Daughters Medical Center, Sullivan Ford Lincoln Brookhaven, the Dental Office of Dr. Clay Johnston, Insurance and Risk Managers, Brookhaven Monument Company,
J&B Tile, Highway 51 South,
Paul Barnett Nissan, your New York Life agents Dwayne and Kelly Allred, Clint's Pharmacy Brookhaven, Oak Lane Family Dental in Monticello, Pike National Bank, Mississippi Sports Medicine, your Landmax agent Chad Smith,
Cadlin Feed in Pocatello, and by David Brewer, candidate for Circuit Court Judge.
Now to the field for the Cougar Kickoff Show.
Dr. Clay Johnson and his staff want to wish the Brookhaven Academy football team good luck.
We are open Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5.
Call us at 835-0090 to schedule an appointment.
Dr. Clay Johnson is located.
Prentice Smith here, General Manager at Toyota of Brookhaven. Run away from those overpriced tire dealers and be safe at last during the Toyota Tire Savings Event, going on all month long at Toyota of Brookhaven. This month, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Enjoy peace of mind for all the mommy sharks, daddy sharks, and of course the baby sharks. For all of your service and parts needs, visit us on site, Exit 40 in Brookhaven.
Dr. Clay Johnson and his staff want to wish the Brookhaven Academy football team good luck.
We are open Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5.
Call us at 835-0090 to schedule an appointment.
Dr. Clay Johnson is located at 224 South Church Street, Suite A. Go BA!
Dr. Clay Johnston is a general dentist serving our community for over 15 years. Let him and his staff take care of you today.
Brenda Smith here, General Manager at Toyota of Brookhaven. Run away from those overpriced tire dealers and be safe at last during the Toyota Tire Savings Event, going on all month long at Toyota of Brookhaven. This month, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Enjoy peace of mind for all the mommy sharks, daddy sharks, and of course the baby sharks. For all of your service and parts needs, visit us on site, Exit 40 in Brookhaven, or online at ToyotaBrookhaven.com. Great service, great savings. At Toyota of Brookhaven, we deliver.
In today's insurance world, a simple call can turn into hours of frustration. Wouldn't it be nice to turn back time when handling a claim was as simple as calling your agent? At Insurance and Risk Managers, our customer service is old-fashioned. Your agent will manage your personal or commercial insurance policy completely, from conception to claims. With offices in Brookhaven, Macomb, and Jackson, we're easy to find and a part of your community. Insurance and Risk Managers. Insurance on your time. 833-6321.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
The Cougar pregame show continues right now. We're glad to have with us, as always, the head football coach here at Brookhaven Academy, Coach Ron Rushing. Well, Coach Rushing, last Friday night over in Farmerville, Louisiana, Cougars take on a talented single-A squad in Union Christian. Their running back, Nick Evans, has a big night, but we also have some big plays, take advantage of turnovers, and win the ball game 55-28. How about some comments in the ball game?
It was a long trip. We was on the bus all day, left at 9:30 that morning, and made a day out of it. So I kind of in the back of my mind thought we'd start slow, and didn't start real slow, as I thought we would. But thought we played really well, especially as the game went on. We scored 55 points, could have scored a few more. Really got to rolling at the end of the first quarter, and really pleased the way that Dawson threw the ball. Cole Griffin had a great game catching the ball, and Nick Ogden ran the ball well. Luke got in there and ran the ball well. So overall, offensively, I thought we played really well. Defensively, still not tackling as well as we should at this point in the season, but we lined up correctly. Just took some bad angles, but a lot of that was on, their number 33. He was pretty good. One of the better running backs we've seen this year, and really quick and explosive.
Of course, in the ball game, their defense kind of was structured to limit Cade Brown, his catches, and as you mentioned, Cole Griffin, Rob Johnson, Sonny Singh, and other receivers stepped up, made some big catches and big plays.
They did. They gave us some holes out there, and we kind of adjusted early after the first series and found out what they were going to give us, but caught the ball really well. Dawson threw the ball great and had good protection up front, and really good to start getting everybody involved, late in the season for the playoff start.
It's Nick Ogden, another good night for Nick. Scored some key touchdowns and had some good tough running, and he has really developed this year as a quality running back.
He has, trying to keep everybody fresh. Luke Johnson got some experience early. Trying to get all those young guys as much experience as I can, but a lot of times, a lot of guys just get beat to death over the course of the year, and I think we've used everybody in different spots and moved them on both sides of the ball. So really fresh right now as we've been all year going into the playoffs. We're healthy. Nick, last 3 games, is really running the ball well. He's got good vision back there. He's a big, strong kid. Made some good cuts the last couple of weeks, so he's really starting to turn it on as a running back.
On defense, I thought our middle part of our defensive line played good, but our linebackers also continue to play very good as far as the run and the pass.
They do. We're athletic back there, getting better and better every week. Just got to keep going and doing our drills and fundamental work. But overall, really pleased defensively that we've played this year.
Well, that ends our road trip, at least into Louisiana. We've got another road trip ahead of us down to Mid-School Center. We'll come back and talk about the Rebels as the pregame show continues right after this on B92.
Hello, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln. Cool weather is finally here, but the deals are only heating up here at Sullivan. After record-breaking new car and truck sales, our lot is full of great local trades. And with 0% and $3,500 off new F-150, now is the time to upgrade your ride. No matter what make or model you are looking for, if we don't have it on the lot already, come see our family on the World Wide Web at SullivanFordLincoln.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Timber is a valuable asset. When you're ready to market timber, Green Tree Land and Timber is committed to getting the most value for your timber. Call Clint Stewart at 601-757-8787 or Gary Stewart 601-757-3009. Green Tree Land and Timber buys land and or timber for harvesting. If you have any questions about harvesting your timber, call Clint Stewart 601-757-8787 or Gary Stewart 601-757-3009. Green Tree Land and Timber.
Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. We're proud to be part of the All Point ATM network with over 55,000 locations throughout the United States, Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, the United Kingdom, and Australia. You can find it at All Point ATM by going to the locator app at allpointnetwork.com. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, I'm Bill Songs, and I'd like to take a moment to brag on King's Daughters Medical Center in Brookhaven. If you haven't seen us lately, you should come take a look. You just don't expect to find this kind of hospital in a town our size. Our administrators have vision, and our staff is dedicated, and we have the finest doctors of any small town anywhere. Award-winning doctors who care. And guess what? They're great citizens, too. Choose King's Daughters Medical Center for all your family's health needs.
Well, tonight we head down to Mid-School Center down at Liberty, our final ball regular season game, final district ball game. And against a squad that's only won one game this year. They've struggled the past few games, but we can kind of throw those games out because the Mid-School Center always tends to kind of get ginned up when they play Brookhaven Academy.
It does. It's going to be, it's turned into a little rivalry. Their schedule's kind of deceiving. They played some really tough games early. The record's kind of deceiving. They played great competition all year long. Had some injuries starting with their first game and kind of snowballed through the year, and I think they're starting to get healthy. So we're expecting a dogfight and expecting a very good competitive game.
Of course, last year when they came up here, there was a nip and tuck game most of the way. We come out and win in the fourth quarter with some big plays. And how about some comments on this mid-school squad this year? Are they similar to last year, or have they made some few changes?
They are. They're doing the same things defensively, basing out of an odd front and a 3-4, two high safeties. So kind of gives us an idea of what we might be able to do offensively. Offensively for them, they're the last game, they're more of a wishbone power running team. Don't throw the ball exceptionally well, but they've got a good receiver, Austin Griffin, they like to get the ball to. So we'll kind of scheme up to try to stop them and make them throw it to some other guys. But, they're basically doing the same stuff.
Let's talk about a few keys to a Cougar win tonight.
As always, the turnover bug has hurt us the last 2 years. If we continue just to hang on to the ball and not turn it over, I think just move the chains, take shots when we get them, and make big plays when they're available. I think we'll be fine. Tackle well defensively. We're going to have to stop the run. And just not give up the big play for them.
Of course, this is our final regular season game, a district ball game, as we get ready for playoffs next week. Any idea of what our playoff situation might be at this time?
Right now it's down to 3 teams. There's a Marshall-Oak Hill game tonight. We could play the loser of that game. Could possibly play Greenville Christian in another scenario. It's just so many games being played, tonight that we won't know till about 11 o'clock, 11:30. But we've been trying to gather some film on everybody, trying to get ahead of the game. So we do know the game will be at home. And if we win our first playoff game, our second game will also be at home. So sitting in a good position to really make a good run.
Well, Coach, appreciate you being with us. Looking forward to a good game down at Liberty tonight against the Mid-School Center. And we'll, of course, be talking to you next week as we get ready for the playoffs. So we'll talk to you next week and wish the Cougars good luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Cougars.
Fall sports are here. There's not a lot of extra time, so come let Scrub-A-Dub keep your car clean. We have new equipment and an awesome Carnauba wax machine that leaves your car shiny and new. Don't forget about our unlimited fast passes at our Express. Remember, our Wizard and Bays are open 24/7, and our Express is open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Good luck to all area teams, and thanks for supporting Scrub It Up.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
It's Truck Month at Paul Barnett Nissan, and we are proud to be showcasing the new Nissan Titan, the every-duty truck made right here in Mississippi. So come out to Paul Barnett Nissan and experience the difference with a brand new Nissan Titan, complete with America's best truck warranty, 100,000 miles bumper to bumper. Paul Barnett Nissan, home of the Titan. Call us at 601-833-9124, in person at Brookway Boulevard, Brookhaven, or online at pbnissan.com.
A monument is a lasting memorial. At Brookhaven Monument, they've worked with families right here at home for over 70 years, helping them honor their loved ones. Stop by the Brookhaven Monument showroom on Highway 51 North and let their caring consultants help you choose that special monument. Visit their website, brookhavenmonument.com, or call 833-5701. Brookhaven Monument Company, Highway 51 North, also serving you from locations in Macomb, Natchez, and McGee.
Their regular season tonight. And, of course, Brookhaven Academy already claiming the district championship. The Amite School Center not going to the playoffs this year, so they're looking to close out their season on a positive note with an upset win over Brookhaven Academy tonight. Well, Beck, one of the big games in the other game in our district could determine some really important seeding, and that is Clinton Christian at Centerville tonight. If Clinton Christian wins, they'll be number 2 in the district. They'll push Centerville down to number 3. And, of course, vice versa if Centerville wins. So that's going to really be an important ball game as to which one of those two schools will get proper seeding. And I don't know if it'll knock one of them out, but I think both of those schools will go. But one could be way down there in the seedings and have to take on a number 1 seed or number 2 seed.
Yeah, and one of the real interesting things about the PowerPoint system, you could have a district that could send 3 or 4 teams to the playoffs based on the PowerPoints, and Centerville and Clinton Christian both coming in. Clinton Christian with a 7-2 record, and Centerville at a 4-5 record. But from a PowerPoint standpoint, I think Clinton Christian's at about a 17.5, and Centerville's like a 16.9. So they're in the mix to make it to the playoffs. Tonight's just going to determine which one gets the higher seed and which one falls a little bit. I'm assuming both of those teams will make their way into the playoffs, and those are two formidable opponents, along with BA, coming out of our district.
Elsewhere around the area tonight, as I mentioned, up the road here from us at a Mid-County High School, the Trojans of Mid-County and Enterprise battling for a playoff spot in that particular district. 4 teams will go out of that particular district. 4 of those pop probably from Lincoln County if Enterprise can win tonight. So that's going on up the road from us. Wingfield at Brookhaven High School. It's homecoming for the Panthers tonight. Loganchita at West Lincoln tonight. Also tonight, Lawrence County takes on Greene County down at Leakesville. Weston is down at Tylertown. Lloyd Star's off tonight. Got Clinton Christian, as I mentioned, at Centerville. And also a big game, Park Lane at Jackson Academy. That's going to set up a kind of a pecking order, too, in those playoff berths. Jackson Academy with 2 critical losses to Jackson Prep and MRA. Park Lane, of course, also struggling to kind of stay in that playoff mix as well.
Yeah, a lot of things going on tonight. I think one of the articles in the paper this week said a lot of shaking out to do this week on Friday night with your playoff pitchers across the board. So, it's getting good. When it gets down to playoff time, that's when you just throw all the records away and start over. And that's what tonight is positioning. Where do you land? Where are you going next week? And who is your opponent going to be?
Well, looking ahead into the weekend, of course, on B92, we'll have Ole Miss football tomorrow, Ole Miss and Auburn. And that's a 9 o'clock pregame show, kickoff at 11 o'clock in the morning. Big game down in Ellisville tomorrow. Jones and Cole Inn Both teams battling for the number one division, division champion, South Division champion. And the loser will go in at number 2 and most likely have to go play East Mississippi in the first round of the playoffs. A big ball game tomorrow. That's a 2 o'clock kickoff. You can hear the game on our sister station, Magic 104.3. Also online at Magic. That's MAJIC 104.FM. Let's take another 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes. We'll come back and set the starting lineups and other pregame activities for you as Cougar football continues right after this on B92.
This is Hunter Franklin with Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We offer fast, friendly services. When you have your oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we check all of your vehicle's fluid levels, check your tires, and you get a free car wash and vacuum. Fleet operators, we accept most fleet account credit cards. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with 7 locations in Mississippi, in Brookhaven, Highway 51 South, and visit our new location, 5630 Highway 80 East in Pearl.
I'm Melvin Tinkle, longtime host of Mississippi Outdoors. I'm here with my friend Gary Stewart of Four Corner Properties. Gary, tell the good folks how Four Corner Properties can make their buying experience hassle-free.
You know, Melvin, in today's real estate market, there are many different ways to find properties, which can be very overwhelming and way overpriced. We want to be your professional filter that reduces the hassle of finding that special dream property.
For more information, call 601-952-2828.
I'm Melvin Tinkle.
I'm Gary Stewart.
See you in the great outdoors.
Online, 4cplandonhomes.com.
Prentice Smith here, General Manager at Toyota of Brookhaven. Run away from those overpriced tire dealers and be safe at last during the Toyota Tire Savings Event, going on all month long at Toyota of Brookhaven. This month, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Enjoy peace of mind for all the mommy sharks, daddy sharks, and of course the baby sharks. For all of your service and parts needs, visit us on site, Exit 40 in Brookhaven, or online at ToyotaBrookhaven.com. Great service, great savings. At Toyota of Brookhaven, we deliver.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
On the campus of Mid-School Center here in Liberty, just about 4 or 5 minutes away from the kickoff tonight. Brookhaven Academy's game captains across the field. The seniors will be game captains for the Mid-School Center Rebels here tonight. Looks like our seniors across the way back as well will be serving as game captains for Brookhaven Academy tonight. Brookhaven Academy decked out in all white helmets, white jerseys, blue numerals, and white pants. While the Rebels will have that deep navy blue look. They'll be all navy blue with the white helmets and the deep navy blue stripe. Now they're wearing pink tonight for observance of October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Pink leggings, and a lot of them have pink wristbands as well. So that's what the Mid-School Center Rebels will be decked out tonight. Well, Beck, this is year 2 of this particular alignment. That means every 2 years, everybody kind of puts the pencil to things and does some changing around. Some schools go up and some schools go down, and this year Brookhaven Academy is going to be going up in this new alignment.
Yeah, in the new alignment, and 2A this year, and next year we're going to jump up to 4A. Don't let that scare anybody. It's just a move, really a reshifting. There's more divisions than there used to be, and they're making some room down at the bottom for a lot of the schools that are going 8-man. So really, BA's moving up to kind of before they came down to 2A, back to where they were. Now, as far as alignment is concerned, there's 2 different things. There's a football alignment, which is based on the number of boys in a school. Then there's an all other sports alignment. Brookhaven Academy's football alignment this year will be District 2, 4A, and it consists of Tri-County Academy, Canton Academy, Clinton Christian, and Brookhaven Academy. Also in 4A football will be North Delta, Lee Academy, Kirk Academy, Winston Academy, and Central Homes, River Oaks, Riverfield, Hillcrest, and Natchez Cathedral. And rounding out the 4A football division will be Wayne Academy, Columbia Academy, Bowling Green, and Ben's Ford. So some familiar names and some new names. But again, District 2A District 2 of the 4A division will be Tri-County, Kenton Academy, Clinton Christian, and Brookhaven. Now, for the all other sports, baseball, basketball, softball, it'll be Brookhaven Academy, Natchez Cathedral, ACCS out of Natchez, Silliman, and Oak Forest. So Silliman and Oak Forest coming back in to our division, some teams that we played in the past. So the big news is out today. It's now official as of today. So that's the layout that Brookhaven Academy will be playing in the upcoming 2 years. So that'll be 2019, 20, and 2021.
And, of course, everybody in Fletcher is aware that they have added 2 divisions, 6 total divisions this year. Your 1 and 2 or your 8-man. Then the 3A is kind of similar to current 2A. And you mentioned 4A is about like 3A. Right. And then you jump up to 5A, which you've got some of those bigger 3A and smaller 4A schools and that. Then you got your Jackson Preps and Jackson Academies and MRAs up in the 6A.
Yeah, and I saw some commentary online when it was put on the BA website that BA is jumping from 2 to 4A. Again, don't panic about that. That's not as big a jump as kind of where we expected to be with the enrollment and the size of the classes of our 8th grade or 11th grade classes this year. We thought we would move back up to where we had been for the last 10 or so years.
Brookhaven Academy has won the toss. They have elected to receive, so they'll be moving from right to left as we watch the action. Let's go to the field now for the invocation, then the playing of the national anthem.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you again for another wonderful, glorious, and beautiful evening in which to play this great game of football. When we think of this game, Lord, we know it can be violent at times. The occasional bump, bruise, and scrape is to be expected. And by virtue of this being our last game on the schedule, Lord, could very well in all possibility be the last time several of these young men put on the Rebel uniform, stepped onto this field to play for their hometown crowd and for their school on this, their home field. Many of them will give it their all, leave nothing on the field. But we hope when the game is over, all the players, both teams, can walk away under their own power, free from injury and totally unscathed. Yes, Lord, we're here to watch a game. With the exception of the officials, everyone here came to see their team win. On the scoreboard, there will be just one winner. But when the action is over, Lord, may we all walk away with our heads held high, knowing that the game was played with integrity, honor, and dignity. And Lord, may we always remember that if we put our minds and our hearts into what you want us to do and allow you to enter our minds and our hearts, we will always be winners, all of us, in your kingdom for eternity. We pray that at the end of tonight's contest, everybody gets home safely. We thank you for all the many, many blessings, your grace, your glory. We ask for your continued forgiveness in your Son's holy and precious name. Amen.
The invocation, playing of the national anthem, means we're just about ready to get this ball game underway here. Brookhaven Academy of Mid-School Center this evening. Brookhaven Academy again won the toss. They have elected to receive. They'll be receiving off to our right, which is the south end zone of this football field. A move from the south end zone toward the north end zone. Got a senior night here at the Mid-School Center, final game of their season. They not going to make the playoffs this year. They did make it last year, but not going to make it this year. So this is going to be a special night for these seniors, because always an emotional time, Beck, when you kind of realize this is the last time you'll ever wear that uniform.
Yeah, and it's one of the things the public address announcer said in his opening prayer, that this may be the night, last time any of these guys strap on a helmet in competitive football action, especially here at home for the Rebels, and it means a lot to those guys. And speaking of seniors, we've got to keep our eye on number 44. He's kind of the go-to guy for the Rebels, Connor Hartzog. You'll see him in at running back. You'll see him in that wing T at one of the wing positions. You might even see him in there at quarterback when they go to passing situations. But he's kind of the spirit of the Rebel offensively and defensively, and then the one they really lean on out there. And they'll certainly call on him tonight.
Well, I'll change my mind. We're going to start from the north end zone and head toward the south end zone. At first, it looked like they had pointed toward that Mitt was going to be defending this end zone, but they switched things around, so Brookhaven Academy will be fielding the ball off to our left. That's the north end zone. Of course, Cade Brown in the center of this receiving formation. Kickoff will be high to the other side over to Sonny Singh. Little toss back to Cade Brown. He's got a big seam down that left sideline. He's going to take it all the way down the left sideline. One man to beat. He's got him, and that's going to be a touchdown return. About an 81-yard touchdown return for Cade Brown to get things started here for Brookhaven Academy, and that comes with only 11 ticks coming off the clock here.
Yeah, the kick went to the right corner to Sonny Singh, fielded it about the 10-yard line, and did the old reversed handoff to Cade Brown around the left side on the Cougar sideline. Cade got one good block up front. Might have been, I think it was Nick Ogden that sprang him. Nobody touched him. Took it 81 yards for the kickoff return and touchdown. Case set to kick the PAT.
Here's your Case, your New York Life Insurance extra point attempt. As Corey Case bangs it through, it is good. There's a timeout on the field, and the New York Life Insurance extra point is good. 11:49 left in the first quarter of play. Brookhaven Academy 7, and Amite School Center nothing. Let's take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar football will continue after this on B92.
To us, taking care of community means providing specialty-trained hands-on care with the latest technologies in physical, occupational, speech therapy, and athletic training services, including advanced training and treatment of the lumbar and cervical spine, certified lymphedema specialists, and aquatic therapy to help young athletes, seniors, workers, and children and families with special needs reach their goals. Quality therapy services in a Christian environment. That's King's Daughters Therapy
I'm David
Center.
Lee Brewer, and I ask you to elect me Circuit Court Judge for Walthall, Lincoln, and Pike counties. As a lifetime Southwest Mississippian, former Air Force officer.
An opening pitch back from Sonny Singh on a reverse on the kickoff. Brown takes it 81 yards for the touchdown. 11 seconds elapsed off the clock, and Brookhaven Academy on top, a score of 7-0. Also back is Austin Griffin. Case will kick it high. Hartzog will take it at about the 13. He's got room to 30. Turned over, and the ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. I think Brookhaven Academy's got it.
Side official, I believe, is calling the ball down.
Down by contact.
No, they reverse the call.
They do give it a fumble kickoff. Gives the ball back to Brookhaven Academy in great field position.
I didn't pick up who recovered that fumble.
The Cougars will get it first down and 10. They'll mark it down on their Rebel 39-yard line.
Looks like that's going to be Keegan Smith. Brownlee on the hard hit. Let's see. We're gonna.
Well, we have
check
multiple.
that.
Maybe give it back to the Rebels. Looks like
going to be a reversal there. So
reverse it.
They did Rebels call it down.
So reverse the call. Give the ball back to the Rebels.
Nonetheless, Rebels ball going to set it down right about the 36-yard lines. Keegan Smith with the hard, check that, Brownlee with a hard hit. We thought he jarred the ball loose. Hartzog flipped over the top and hit the ground before the ball came out.
Well, the wishbone set here for the Rebels. Got to give it to Hartzog. He's going to power his way up toward the 40, stacked up and pushed back by a host of Cougars. Brister also in there for the Cougars on the play is going to be Cade Watson.
pickup of about 3 on the play. We'll call it one of those long 3 gains, one of those short 4, long 3 situations. A ball on the Rebel 40.
Little twist. Nick Ogden back in at the linebacker slot. It's been last week he didn't play as much on defense because he was running the ball a lot more on the offensive side.
Out of the wishbone set, the up man's got the room back. The ball on the carry. He's got room across the 45. Takes it up to about the 48 for a first down on the carry for the Rebels. Right up the middle is Chance Roberts. And Roberts got a first down. Of course, that fullback dive out of the wishbone set had good blocking on the right side of the Rebel line. He got good yardage up to about the 49-yard line. First down at 10 Rebels. And the wishbone set ends will be in tight. Emery Ballard would be proud.
He would.
And that same play, a little fullback dive. Roberts again has about 4 yards. Got it down to about the 46.
Not for about 5 yards.
Brister.
2nd and 5.
Ogden. Gage Brown, number 5, also in the tackle for the Cougars.
Given 5 yards in the carry. Down to the Cougar 46. Wishbone set once again. Ends in tight for the Rebels. Once again, the give. A little sweep out to the right side. Hit and try to cut back in is the running back from the left side. That's Alex Luce. Luce will get down to about the 44. Picks up about 2 in the play. Brister and others on the tackle.
Big Charles Nations, defensive tackle in on that one along with Brister.
So third down, we'll call it about 3 from the Cougar 44 rather. Checking in the lineup for the Rebels is going to be Jesse Millinger. He has been the quarterback. He came to the sidelines to get the play from Coach Jason Taylor. Stay in the wishbone set. Give to the first man through, powering ahead for the first down, and a couple of yards more is going to be Chance Roberts. He got it close to the 39. That is plenty for the first down. And making the tackle for the Cougars looks like that's Noah Diamond. Just old-fashioned power football right here.
I was going to say, Ken, smash mouth football, like you said, and wishbone set, giving the ball to the up back, be the fullback in the old bone there. Roberts running hard straight ahead.
Now they'll switch out of the bone. They'll go to kind of a one-back set with a wing off to the right side. We've got illegal procedure probably against the Rebels. That's what's going to cost the Rebels 5 yards. It's switched out of the wishbone, set a wing back over to the right side. Lone running back trying to fool the Cougars, but apparently somebody moved toward the line of scrimmage that wasn't supposed to, and they got called for an illegal procedure.
Tell you what, had a lot of success, like you mentioned, with the wishbone set. Switched away from it right there. Cost them 5 yards on the illegal procedure.
So first down, 15. The ball just shy of the Cougar 44. They go back to the wishbone set. Once again, they'll switch out of that. Have a wing to the right side. Lone running back. Hartzog, the running back, option pitch. And they're going to get nothing out of that. In fact, they might get back to the line of scrimmage. Option pitch from Hartzog back to Luce. And the Cougars get that one to defense perfectly. Among those in the tackle is John Paul Robbins for the Cougar. No, check that, Keegan Smith. Keegan Smith on the tackle for the Cougars.
Yeah, good job there. Holden is in on the option play. That time, Hartzog went under center, ran the option to the left side, pitched out to Luce. Nothing doing for the Rebels.
Back to the wishbone set. Second down, we'll call it about 16 to go. This time they'll stay in the bone. Pitch again out to Luce with a halfback pass. Pulls it back down, trying to sweep outside. Cougars do a good job, run him out of bounds on the other side. Did not allow him to turn the corner. Did what you're supposed to do, stretch the field, and made the running back Luce run east and west, and finally ran him out of bounds. He'll lose a couple of yards, put the ball back at about the 47 in Cougar territory. Third down, that'll bring up about 3rd and 17 here for the Rebels.
Good job there by the left corner, Cade Brown, forcing Luce basically to run straight at the sideline.
8:06 left in the first quarter, 7-0 Brookhaven. Down to the shotgun set. Hartzog fires it down the field. This ball's going to be caught at the 30, inside the 30, down around the 28-yard line. Hauling it in is going to be Austin Griffin. Yeah. Griffin caught the ball after Hartzog rolled out to his left, bought himself some time, and threw a pass right on the money down to Griffin, down around the 28. So first down at 10 for the Rebels. The Cougar actually put the ball down on the Cougar 27.
Good pass there by Hartzog. Rolling to his left, threw back across his body.
Shotgun set. Hartzog wants to throw once again. Little screen pass out to the right side to Roberts, and he's going to be tripped up. Check that loose. Loose tripped up. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Now he'll lose about a yard on the play. On the far side, the Cougars had that one defense pretty good. Looks like that was Cade Brown that came up. Oh, that's Griffin. Cole Griffin coming up to make the tackle. Hartzog comes to the sideline to talk to Coach Jason Taylor. Already the Rebels have run some 4 different offensive sets, primarily out of the wishbone, but they've gone to the shotgun. They've gone to a single running back.
They've shown an array, a lot of creativity there by Coach Jason Taylor, as you mentioned.
Out of the wishbone set, handoff to the up back, who got a couple of yards, stacked up and dropped. That's going to be Chance Roberts in the carry. Brister among those on the tackle for the Cougars. Give him a couple of yards in the play. Brings up third down at about 9 to go for the Rebels. Ball spotted down on the Cougar 27. So third down play coming up. They go back to the shotgun set. Hartzog will have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hartzog gives it off to Luce. A little delay handoff. Luce is going to be hit hard. Got it down to about the 25-yard line, close to the 25. They'll bring up a fourth down and about 5 to go here.
Fourth and about 8.
Check that. Fourth down and about 7, actually.
Tell you what, Ken, Gunnar Brister came through, shot through, and just laid the shoulder pad on the Rebel tailback, stopping him for a very short gain.
Well, 5:45 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Brookhaven. Hartzog to throw. Has some time now. He's going to be tackled and dropped for a loss back at the 32. And the Cougars will take over. But in their offensive series, the Rebels burned about 6 minutes off the clock. Cougars, of course, scored on one play. That was an 81-yard touchdown return of the kickoff by Cade Brown. Now the Cougars will take over first down at 10 at their own 32.
Good job there by Colin Waldrop, busting through. First man there to record the sack for the Cougars.
Flowers will be your quarterback in the set.
First offensive play for the Cougars. Scored on the 81-yard touchdown reverse for Cade Brown.
Ogden will get the carry. Ogden left side has room. 40, 45. Hit and finally dragged down just around midfield. So about a 13, 14-yard pickup. First down 10 for the Cougars up to midfield.
First there on the tackle, number 21, Seth Smith.
Good job there by the Cougar front line, opening a big hole for Ogden. Stepped it out, like you mentioned, Ken, about 13 on the play. They're going to set it down on the 46. Cougars' 46-yard line on the move again.
Ogden lines up to the left side of Flowers. Flowers out of the shotgun set. Takes the snap again, gives it to Ogden. He's got room, lowers his head. Ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. And according to the coach up in the box with us, it is Amite County School Center ball. Turnover gives the ball back to the Rebels here, Beck.
Hard hit right there by the Rebel linebacker. Met Ogden right in the hole. He picked up about 4 yards. Ogden and the linebacker, big collision right there at midfield. Ball came loose. Rebels pounce on it. They're going to